Hello everyone, welcome back to Life on Lindy, and welcome if you're new. Today is the day we finish up the lean-to patio area. The only area we have left is the lounge area. The first thing we had to do was freshen up all of the furniture. So Dean put a fresh coat of black paint on everything, including the 6 wooden bar stools. The coffee table that you'll see, he actually made that from an old fire pit. The bowl of the fire pit was burnt out and disintegrating, and we were going to throw this fire pit away, or he was. But I wanted a coffee table to go in the center of the seating group, and I asked him if he could turn that fire pit into a coffee table for me, and so he did. He's a fabricator, so fabricating the metal top with the expanded metal and welding it all and shaping it all was no problem for him at all. So I love this table, and it's just a perfect fit for the seating arrangement. Once we got all of the furniture spray painted and refreshed and it all dried, it was time to set up the area. The first thing we did was power wash, but you saw that in another video. Dean also installed lights around the entire perimeter. The furniture is all fresh and looking like new again. We usually have to spray paint it at least every other year or two, but it's holding up really well. I don't want it to rust, so we stay on top of it. As you can see, this video is all over the place. We had a lot to do, and it probably took us about a month just to complete what we did complete. In this backyard, it was just a mess. It was just a whole lot of grass and dirt, and nothing was really completed. This baker's rack was my mom's, so I definitely want to make sure that I keep it protected. Now it's time to start setting up the lounge area. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this rug down. It's a 6-foot round rug. It's an outdoor rug. It has monstera leaf pattern on it, and it's just really tropical, and I love it. It's an online purchase only from Ashley Furniture, and I believe it was right at $100. This shop and lean-to area were completed last August, but we didn't do anything with it because it was so late in the year, so we concentrated on finishing the inside of the shop for my husband, and we knew that we would make this a priority first thing this spring. So now I'm trying to get all of the furniture back up onto the pavement and get it put where I want it to go. I'm not really sure where everything's going to be precisely situated, but I'll eventually get it figured out. Mostly I just have to go around the circle part of the rug and make sure that I have legs and feet on it so it won't blow away. I'm a creature of habit, and I like things symmetrical, so it's pretty much a given where most of the things will go. The baker's rack needs to be centered with the coffee table, and the coffee table needs to be in the center of the rug, and it all needs to be centered up and even with each other. I don't know why I'm so particular. No one cares about this stuff with me, but here we are. Most of the furniture was fairly easy for me to move by myself. The glider, however, it's not really heavy, but it's awkward because it moves. So Dean helped me to move the glider into place. I was living for the day that we could finally start decorating the backyard and this patio area and just getting it all the way I wanted it. In our last house, we had finally gotten all of the outdoor entertaining areas and the porches and patios, and we had about 4 of those areas. We had finally gotten those exactly the way I wanted them. and then we sold the house because we found this one, and it had taken us so long to find a house that had enough land to suit our needs for what we needed. We were downsizing house-wise, but upsizing land-wise. And we didn't really need anything that big at this stage in our lives. We just wanted more outdoor area so we could have dogs. I got these furniture cushions at Ross, and they were such a good buy. I wasn't planning on buying new cushions until I saw these. I have an assortment of cushions from the other spaces and the other house, and most of this furniture and everything, unless I specify, we already had. But these were a good buy, and so I couldn't resist. The bottom chair pads, the two that I'm cutting apart now, those were $21.99 for the two of them, and then the longer one that's on the glider bottom, I think it was the same price, but just for the one big cushion. And the cushions that I'm putting on the backs of everything, I'm thinking they were $30 for a set of two. And I got those at Ross as well. You're also getting a sneak peek of the new patio. This is all the decorative items that I have to put on the baker's rack and on the tables. I had a hard time trying to figure out exactly where I wanted things to go. It's just always hard for me to try to get shelves decorated. The little whiskey barrel flower pots, the beehive, the bee, the flowers, and the two little black tables, those were the only things that were new that I added. And I actually already had the flowers in a tote where I just save a lot of flowers all the time for projects. The two faux wicker flamingos, the pink flamingos, my daughter brought those back from Daytona for me this year, and so I can't link those or anything. The boom box, that's a new addition too. Have to have my music out here, especially when I'm in the pool. That was an Amazon find. The little bee and the beehive, that was from Hobby Lobby's spring shop. These two little black end tables were actually gray. I got them at the Dollar Tree and they were $5 each, I think. Dean just spray painted them black for me. And none of these flowers are real. I cannot keep flowers alive. And this is what I came up with for the baker's rack. I guess I'll probably leave it this way. Kind of like everything else, I like to keep it fairly simple, but I like it to be pretty. And with this, the entire lean-to covered patio area is complete. And so I'll give an overview shot of everything in the day and in the night. The next outdoor video will probably be us putting up the short fence that divides the yard so the dogs can have a free space to run, and setting up the pool in the building and setting up of the new patio area. We still have other areas that we need to do out here and other projects. We still need to paint the window trim and attach a couple outdoor wreaths. We have a rock area that we want to put some chairs and a table on. Just a few other things. We still need to move the big wood holder back behind the shop and just get things cleaned up and spruced up and all neat. The dogs have always had a big area to run free in the backyard. We just wanted to divide it so that we could keep them from destroying the part that we actually decorated with pillows and decorative items, because these dogs, they're big and they can do a lot of destruction just by running and playing. You just got another little sneak peek of the patio area in front of the pool patio set up. But I'll do a video on setting that entire thing up too. Already having all the big pieces to put this together, it really helped a lot. We've saved and collected for over 10 years for all of this furniture and these items. So we didn't have to go and buy it all at one time because it really would have been expensive if we had it. We just add to it each year. Having all these things under the shelter of this roof will help us keep them in good condition, and hopefully they'll last for years and years to come. It took a long time and a lot of hard work to get this all set up, but we're really happy with the way it turned out, and I hope you all like it too. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing and help me reach my goal of my first 1,000 subscribers. I still have more videos to make on this entertaining area of the backyard. I hope you'll all come along for the ride and see how it all turns out. So we have 3 completed spaces back here. We have the outdoor bar area, we have the hot tub area, and the lounge area. The part that comes next is the pool area. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.